Assignment for course DL5713 Module 1. This video represents the introduction of online forums to VMware's on-demand course structure. This is a process that I have recently introduced to my employer and is about to enter the pilot program stage. Some of the screenshots are using examples from other areas within VMware systems, as we have not yet turned on the forums feature, but the principles are the same. VMware provides an extensive curriculum of on-demand courseware that covers the full range of the solutions we provide to you, our customers. For each of our products, you will find numerous courses which range from basic foundational information to highly technical content for the advanced IT professional. The on-demand format is a proven modality for mastering technical information. It allows you, the student, to move forward at your own pace, study when it's convenient, and review concepts at your leisure to ensure that you've mastered each topic before you move on. It basically puts the whole world of information at your fingertips. But you don't have to take my word for it. A recent study published in the International Journal of Information and Education Technology concluded that well-designed, self-paced courses were a flexible and effective mechanism for training individuals. Now, in their case, they were talking about training other trainers, but the principles are the same. But that's not to say that any modality is perfect. And self-paced training has its issues. Chief among them has always been the question of who do you turn to when you have issues? When you are confused, have a question, or just don't know the next step in an exercise. That's when it would be nice to have a network of people you could turn to for support. That's why we have decided to add an online forum to each of our on-demand courses. So while you are working your way through the class, you'll have a place where you can go and ask questions of other people doing the same thing. It'll be monitored on a daily basis by VMware certified instructors to ensure that your concerns are answered and to help keep you on that track to success. This video is being made before we've actually implemented the forum, so I'm using an example from another area within our learning system, but the principles will be the same and the format should be just about the same. I mean, at this point, we're all pretty much familiar with the concept of online forums. You've probably used them on various social media platforms over the years. These will be no different. You'll be able to post questions, answer the questions of other students, and search through the posts for keywords. All the things you'd expect from any online forum platform. You'll have access to the forum for your class for as long as you have access to the class itself. So if you've purchased a 30-day on-demand course, you'll have access to the associated forum for the full 30 days. The forum will look something like this. It'll have the ability to see other people's posts. You'll be able to search for topics. Say, for instance, now in this one, this is not class specific. This is just an example. So I'll do a search for vSphere here. And it'll bring up, posts that are specific to whatever topic I typed in. And, I can go down the list and let's say I was concerned about exam prep. I was taking the certification exam. Well, here's one that's on the exam prep. So I can look at that person's question when it comes up and I can see the answers. In this case, it was answered by the administrator of this particular forum. In the case of the course forums, that those administrators will be, for a while, myself, and any other VMware certified instructors that are lead instructors for whatever course the forum is attached to. So that we will always have VMware instructors looking over the questions and the answers that are being posted. We'll kind of try to keep things on track in that way. If we go back here, we can also, we can search on topic. There might be a list of sub-forums. For instance, we haven't quite decided on the format yet, but we might have a list of the modules. So for instance, if we're at 13 different modules within the course, we might have each module represent a sub-forum here so that the questions are kind of specific to the areas within the course. Or we might have it by topic. Perhaps, for instance, the ICM, the Install, Configure, Manage course, one of the topics is high availability, or another topic might be vMotion. There might be those subtopics within here. We haven't quite decided on how we're going to break that out, but that might give you a better, instead of just a general, there'll always be a general room, but instead of just posting to a general room, you might post to a room that is specific to a particular topic or module within the class. The bottom line is that this will be a community of people who are also taking the same class, working their way through the same content that you are working your way through. It's a community of people who are trying to accomplish the same thing as you, and probably, you know what, have some of the same questions that you have. And you might find your answer right out here, right off the bat. You do a little search for it and bingo, you'll find the answer. Or they might be working through the same exercises that you're working through, the same labs, and they might be stuck in the same exact place that you are, and you come out here and do a search and bingo, you find the resolution very quickly. That's what the community of within this forum is all about. Our goal here at VMware Learning is the same as yours: to ensure that at the end of a class, you are satisfied that you can effectively use our products in your work environment. To that end, we stay up to date with the latest in education design theories and educational practices. We all know that the last 18 months or so have been hard on many areas of our lives, education included. Many people who prefer live instructor-led classes have been forced by circumstance to experiment with remote learning or self-paced learning. VMware is aware of the hardship that this can place on our customers. There are many theories of education that establish a link between connecting with a social network of fellow students and learning. One such social cultural theory goes so far as to say that the social element is key to successful learning itself. There are also numerous recent studies that show that what you know is not necessarily as important as your ability to find information. A skill known as information literacy, a term coined by Paul Zurkowski all the way back in 1974. The effective use of online tools such as forums and wikis and social networks of all kinds is critical to continuing the lifelong learning that's required to keep up to date with the ever-changing industry in which we work. It is our hope that providing you with an online community in which you connect with your peers will be helpful in helping you master the material in whatever class you've decided to tackle. We know that you've made a decision to invest your time and effort to learn our solutions, and it's our intention to support you in that endeavor. With that in mind, we hope you take the opportunity to go out and participate in the forums that we're providing and help build a community of learners.